So I received this box just a little bit ago, and when I opened it up, I knew I wanted to film it, but I also knew that I needed to wait until I finished my current sketchbook to do it because, as you will find out, there's something very exciting inside. So let's take a look. ScrawlrBlanks. I hadn't heard... You gonna be like that? I only just heard of this very recently, about the time it arrived. But essentially, ScrawlrBox has branched out to include a couple different sets of like customizable things, like I think a pencil case, a mug, and a sketchbook. I'm like so excited to draw on a white sketchbook because I've done black sketchbooks and a purple sketchbook now, and I feel like I'm gonna have so much more freedom with the colors that I want to use, and maybe even use markers on this because I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a cardboardy texture, so I'm thinking I can definitely put markers on it. But as you can see, it's a white sketchbook. It's by Seawhite of Brighton, so unlike my previous sketchbooks that I've used, this one's acid free. So I'm excited to try out the paper as well. I think this is a pretty good sketchbook. Unfortunately, I don't think it lays perfectly flat. It's not bad, but yeah, it doesn't really fold as flat as my like ELO or the Plumchester ones that I've been using more recently, but it's also much thicker. It's 95 pages. I feel like my other sketchbooks are only like 35 pages, which is probably what allows them to fold open flat even in the center. And I like that because then it gives you that opportunity to like kind of fill a sketchbook and get that excitement of starting a new sketchbook in shorter amounts of time. But this is probably a little bit more economical. So yeah, inside this box you get the white sketchbook. You also get a white pencil, which I suppose you could customize if you really wanted to. Maybe some paint and chip off, but pencils don't last that long anyway. Oh, hey! Some Tic Tacs that are white. Way to stay on theme, that's beautiful. But you also get some art supplies, which I'm not sure I'm going to use because I have different ideas in my head. But you get this little slim white eraser. You get a white gel pen, which is a very nice one. This used to be my favorite before I just started using Poscas for everything, because I didn't realize Poscas came in so many sizes. But this is a really nice white gel pen by Uni-Ball, and it is the Signo Broad. So it has a bit of a thicker line than like the Sakura Jelly Roll. Also, it looks like some kind of line art. This is the Faber Castell Ecco Pigment in the size 0.6, so it's a decent width. Not too small, not too thick. My personal favorite is 0.5, so very nice. Oh, look at the... Can you even see it? It's the ScrawlrBox sticker, but it's all blank. It is clear! Oh my gosh, that is so cool. So you could stick that on anything and it would be the color of whatever's underneath it. Well, obviously it's clear. That's how clear things work. Anyway, you also get something that is colorful, so you can obviously customize all of the white things. These are the Faber Castell Pitt Artist Pens. I think they're all brush pens because they have a B on them. Yes, they are. And they have color-coded caps, where as you can see, the line art one has the size on it. Very nice. I'm not a huge fan of Pitt Artist Pens, like, just because they're like water-based and I like my alcohol-based markers. So I have a feeling I'm not going to be using these, but I will show you what they look like and everything. I'm really excited for this. Honestly, I want to redraw a character that I drew a couple weeks ago, the little corn girl, because I just feel like that looks so pretty on this white sketchbook. I'm also getting it filthy, so I'm gonna have to find a way to like protect this. But this looks easily removable. Oh, so easy. But yeah, we're going to decorate the cover and draw on the first page today. As you can see, this sketchbook doesn't have that, I don't know, usually there's like a page that's like glued across here, so you don't have the seam. And I like to draw on that for thumbnailing this. But since it doesn't have that, I think I'm gonna make this my first page, and we'll just have to draw in here while we figure out what we're gonna do here. Now, since I don't know how well things bleed through on these pages, I need to test that. We'll just skip another page. I'll draw in here. Clip it. Water-based doesn't usually bleed through paper, especially stuff of this caliber, so I don't think we have to worry about that, but I'll give them a little swatch. Let's do that first. Gray. Indanthrine blue. Sky blue. Cobalt green, beige red, and coral. So those are the colors that come with it. And then this is just a pencil. What kind of pencil? Is this like a 2B pencil? Beautiful, that's my favorite kind of pencil. Wow. Was this box made for me? Da, 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 da. So my previous sketchbook was sketchbook number 27, and for all intents and purposes, I'm gonna make this sketchbook 28, unless it is a total failure, then we'll just forget this one existed. But for now, we are working on sketchbook 27. So while we're coming up with ideas, I'm gonna have to be able to fit the number 28. With the last two, I tried to incorporate the number into the character design. So I don't know if I'll do this, I'll probably try and do the same here. This is the character that I keep thinking about, Cornelia. Sorry, it makes me giggle. But I just feel like she would look so good on this white sketchbook. Or I could come up with something else. I just feel like I should go with something very springy, you know? And like this is very bright colors that make me feel springy. But I don't know if, I feel like corn, I don't know when do you harvest corn. Because another option would be, I feel like carrots or something that you harvest in spring because like they're always in Easter stuff. But then you could have like bunnies. You could look for some inspiration on Pinterest. Look how cute this is. Like with the pastel colors, feels very springy summer. I don't want to be thinking about winter. I mean, look how long this sketchbook is. I'm guessing it's probably gonna last till next winter, but that's what I'm thinking. And then I'm thinking maybe mixing carrot into like the girl's design, which is why I showed that like that orange sunflower girl. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, also I didn't test this. Ooh, there's nothing like a brand new white gel pen. Look at that. So opaque. Well, let me just start drawing. But I am thinking carrot. Here's my carrot. And then maybe a character. And I want it to be, I'm thinking a young girl because that's what I've kept in my little folder here. And I'll have those linked in the description if you want to see those references. For a kid, I usually like shorten the torso and elongate the legs a little. And also make the head bigger. But let's worry about the design. If I do just green flowers in the crown, I feel like bangs just scream younger kid to me. Not entirely sure why, because I've had bangs almost my entire adult life. Maybe a really high waistline for the skirt. Don't need any of these legs. I feel like it needs to have some kind of bow or ribbon. Little feet. Okay, I forgot carrot idea. But I'm having a lot of fun. Maybe making the eyes really big. Maybe some arms. I want to have her holding a bunny. Looks very young. I feel like that was accomplished. Outfit's not got much really yet. Also not crazy about the hair. Also, I want to try markers. And should I put a page underneath just in case they do bleed? I don't want to ruin this first page. Ooh, you can see through these pages. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. But let's try some carrot colors. And some green. Ooh, I like the way markers look. They have that cool texture that I like. Ooh, but boy do they bleed. Oi! They didn't get onto the page underneath, but there's some serious shadows. So we're not gonna be escaping that with this sketchbook. Let me just switch to a Colorase pencil so that I can color it in without worrying about getting graphite on my markers. So I'm thinking of the cover. I kind of want to recreate that one pose where she's here holding the bunny. Little poofy tail, and she's holding it. Oop, kind of drew that a little too far away for her little short arms. Ear, head. I like the way she's sitting. She's got a little dress, shoulder, elbow. The bunny looks a little uncomfortable. I gotta have all the ruffles of the skirt. Nice big happy mouth. And put a bow in the back because I decided that's important to me. What about curly hair? That's really cute. I feel like I need to figure out the carrotness. That seems really important. You know what I didn't try? I can see if this line art that came with this bleeds when you put marker on it. We'll do something kind of pastel so we can see really well. Ooh, yep. All right, well, we won't be using that as line art before markers, but we can use it after. What if instead of, like, all these have white bunnies? What if I did a dark bunny since we're having a white background, you know? Try it. Could try it. Let's try this on the skin first. So we can't have line art. Let's try this first. I'm not sure if this will be dark enough. No, definitely not. We'll go up another. Then I would probably want the bunny to match that. Let's go in with the liner if that's pretty dry. She's looking up at the bunny if possible. Don't like those eyes. What did I do wrong? I'm just so used to drawing little dot eyes now that this just looks odd to me. Also, I feel like the markers are not very even toned. Not a huge fan of that. So I am going to grab a line art. Better. Like, I feel like you have to layer it a couple times to get an even tone. Maybe the marker's not saturated. I don't know. I'll use that copper for the bunny. Ooh, maybe even darker. Let's grab even darker color for this back leg. Okay, I really like the bunny. I kind of want to redo that. Let me just finish coloring her so that I can move on to something else. I do need to try again though. I want to do her justice. Ugh, I hate that face. I don't even want to look at it. Let me just draw a new face. That's better. Little earrings might be cute too. Well, at least incorporated a little green. Anyway, well, let's continue. Just keep drawing and figure it out. Do you think I could make that like a pastel yellow? What if it's like a gradient of yellow at the bottom? As long as it doesn't look dirty. I'm gonna just draw some bunnies down here. Figure out what style I want to do that. I like the tiny ears, little eyes, and obviously we need a nose. And I like to do smiles. No tail and feet. Going very spring and Easter with this one. Since we haven't decided on colors for anything yet, we can also do some in this. Figure out how I want to draw the body. So then there's little leggies and the big belly and tail. Oh, so cute. I'm gonna try this bunny in, well, white is the most spring, right? But looks like a good nose. And you know what? I'm gonna give him a little carrot. Because we already have these colors picked out. Maybe just a white bunny? Do we want to include any of the like the pink in the ears? See how that looks. Okay, looked better as a sketch. So I think my problem right now is liner. Maybe I need to find a thinner liner because I'm losing a lot of character when I add it. This is a 0.8. Where did I get this? A little shading. That's a little too dreary, I feel like, of a shading color for a white bunny. A little white gel pen. So, okay, the goal for this next sketch is maintain character into the liner. We'll see what happens. I like the little short legs. Okay, this one doesn't have as much character to begin with, so hopefully we're not setting ourselves up for failure. But I'm gonna grab a smaller liner, maybe a 0.5. That's usually my go-to. See what happens. Take your time. This one looks like a caterpillar. I think the thinner liner is definitely helpful and going a lot slower. Oh, you know what I forgot? The little bow tie. Let's go with the orange bow tie on a white bunny this time. Although I really do like the chocolate bunny. He looks delicious. Try a different color for shading, maybe? I don't even know if you can see that, but that's an option. We got little bunnies now. I'll try one more upright. I don't know how blobby I want them. One looks like a rat. All right, so I've definitely got onto paper like the idea and vibe that I want, but I'm not where I need to be. Next, I want to continue with the character design. So I'm gonna go back to just drawing straight on. I won't worry about too many features yet. We're working on the thing as a whole instead of too many details or something. Let's keep that for now. I don't think that was the problem. I feel like I just don't like the way I drew the face. I feel like that's the problem. You could do the flower crown. I like that high waistband with a bow. Maybe lots of layers. Really focus on that face because I want the face to be good. I draw the hair. Oh, that's good. Something cute to it. Might have to just ditch the flowers, but those do feel very spring to me. I feel like polka dots are very... Oh, we have the white gel pen that works like amazing. So lace. Maybe there's a little lace at the bottom of this. Where do I want the polka dots? Maybe on this. And then the bunny. You can have all these carrot stalks. Probably try a green ribbon this time. Oh, I was gonna do line art first. Well, let me color in this green ribbon, and then we'll do line art. Gonna go in with the 0.5. Guess we're just doing dot eyes. Is that it? Oh, head. And the bunny. Ta-da! Add a little color. I'm thinking the bunny's gonna be white. And then the outfit. Let's try and make it as similar to one of these references as I can. I'm gonna do this underlayer as orange. White gel pen for some lace along the bottom of that. Do a little shading. Something a little less saturated. And then I was thinking yellow on the top with maybe orange polka dot. I'll stick with the colors I tried the first time and really try and keep the tone. Oh no, the eye bleeded. She's crying. I haven't had that problem with anything else. I think I definitely got the proportions I want with this one. I want to keep that in mind for any future sketches of her. I think I'm just gonna go straight to the shading of the bunny color for her hair. Just want it to be a little darker, even more contrast. Maybe just a red, and then layer over that with the skin tone to tone it down. That is way too red. I keep ruining the face. I love the dress though. Flower crown. I couldn't decide on any colors, so I feel like the crown's just out. I will color it yellow though. There. But yeah, flower crown's out. I'd probably rather a bow. A little big bow. Skirt. Let's try drawing the bunny. What if I pull the hair back and then more like a ponytail? Then there's a place to really attach the bow. What if I do two pigtails? That'll make her look even younger. I think that's a good idea. Here we go. Two ponytails. And the bunny. See, that's kind of cute. There's some line art. Just wanted to see what this would look like a little bit more detailed because I really liked it. You know what I could do? I could just color in the hair. Make it really pop. I just really wanted that like skin to pop next to the dress, so I might make it either white or a lighter yellow. It would be more contrast. See how the white looks so nice next to that? I want to do that, you know? I could also just cut out the orange completely and forget the carrot and go yellow. Go more pastel all around. Let's just do maybe a couple little guys with different coloring schemes. Might as well try a couple different poses at the same time. No one said this had to be boring. You don't want the pose to be too different because sometimes if like the arms are behind there, it's gonna alter the way the colors all look because there'll be less, you know, arm color. If that makes any sense. Okay, I've got 3 little sketchies and I'm gonna throw on some color and we're gonna try and be as different as possible so I can get a vibe of what they'd look like different. We can try one with like carrot hair. Maybe pale skin. Keep the green ribbon, maybe? Yellow. And then little dots. Okay, that's cute. Let's try another skin tone, maybe. Ooh, what if I use that for the blush? That might solve my problem. Let's try it. This is the same one I've already been using. I'm gonna try a darker brown. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Do I have a more reddish brown? Ooh. And then I think I was using cashew. Yes, okay, that's so much better. If I try an orange ribbon, where could I go from there? Ooh, that would be really pretty with the yellow. Do the polka dots. I like this. I also like the light green. I'm gonna try one with just green. See what we think of that, because I haven't done that. Might as well try it. This one I feel like would look really good with the red hair, but I could go with that red-brown hair if we wanted to keep it all darker, because it's still gonna look red in comparison to that color. So now it's got some red hair, and then we need a bow color. Probably green. These little simple faces. This one's too green, I think. I think this one's my favorite. But I just feel like because of the white in the outfit, it kind of ties in with the white bunny. So essentially, what's next is to figure out what I want to actually put on the cover. There's so much pressure, and I'm not like in love with it enough yet. What if I go with this design, but like up close, so you only see the heads? Got a bow. I'll have the bunny looking down. Maybe if I close the eyes, then I don't have to worry about making the eyes look good. They'll be closed. And you're gonna miss a lot of the outfit. You're just not gonna see it. You will see these the bow in the back. A little bit more snugly. No. So we've run out of paper. Could move this way. Maybe even stick a sticky note in here so we can use that. Problem is, when I turn the page here, still gonna be able to see it. Maybe I should just leave that page completely blank so this one can be all pretty. I don't know. Grab my pencil. This is our cover. We've got our character. Do we want to write sketchbook on here? Then I can just make her real small. But this was my idea for the first page. I wanted like a little tiny chibi one with lots of white and not much else, you know? So that's what I'm thinking more for the main page. And then you can have the starting date and the end date, right? What if I put her on like a little mound of grass? Then she can be kind of sitting there. So I guess you wouldn't see any legs. Now that there's no carrot, you know. Missing something. Yeah, that doesn't look green. Let's continue. Think of something bigger. Hair. Close the eyes. What if I make the bunny like, eek, help me? I love her. The bunny just makes me a little sad. So I'm gonna make sure the bunny enjoys it. That sounded really sinister. There's another idea. And then I'd probably write sketchbook here or something. Okay, I like that. I like the angle I drew her in. I could try having her tucking her head in more. See how that looks. Oh, but camera shut off. Okay, I'm trying to fix this one and it's still not looking as nice as that one, so I feel like this might be the way to go. I'm gonna go on the back and just do a little swatching. A tiny little dot probably isn't gonna give me a good representation, but let's just see. That almost looks better than on the paper, not gonna lie. So this needs to look like this. Boop. Ta-da! Okay, I gotta say, I love drawing on this. It's like a white cardboard, basically. I think it's like cardboard with some kind of paper on top. But whatever that paper is, it was just an enjoyable experience all around. But yes, I drew that in pink Cool Erase. Next, I'm probably gonna add in the color just because we've had issues with the line art. I also want to do maybe on the back, just the bunny, maybe all by himself. I'm not sure. And then also I gotta do the side, and I have an idea for this page. So let's go ahead and start adding in the colors. I don't know if I should like lightly erase anything. Probably don't have to just because we're working with some deep tones. So let's see what happens. Ooh, I'm nervous. I really fill in all the shapes. So doing the line art will be easier. The larger areas are gonna be the hardest to keep solid. So let's see how that works. A little bit lighter here. So I'll just kind of go over that again lightly. Probably layer a little bit for some depth. It's a pretty large area. We'll see how this goes. Okay, that's all the skin. Kind of scared to go over that with this. What if it's like way darker? See how like warm this is and how cool that is? I wonder if as it absorbs, it's gonna start looking gray. Well, enjoy how it looks now. Let's add a little blush. Start with the ear. Another warm color. Blend that out. See what happens. I like to just color in the whole nose like that. Blend that out, upwards probably, because that's usually the direction noses go. And then the cheeks, I like swoop lightly away from it to kind of soften the edge. All right, now this is all white, right? So we should probably erase all of that. This is yellow, so we want that pretty erased too. And I'll grab my canary yellow. And we'll fill that all in. It looks a little green, but maybe as it dries, it'll get more vibrant. These little sleeves are yellow. All right, I'm like really happy with the way the colors are looking so far. They all look very like filled in, and I love the texture. You see that like noise? I love that. I don't know if it's something you're supposed to enjoy, but I like it. This thing's orange. I feel like since we've got all these dots here, might as well fill it in section by section. Beautiful. Now this is all going to be white, so we definitely need to erase. Then we're going to have little polka dots. Should I try and be conscious of how they look? Like more like a pattern? Or just be sporadic with it? Oh no, I'm getting off. What happened? No one will notice. No one will notice. No one will notice. No one will notice. A little jumbled there, but again, no one's gonna notice. It's fine. Oh, we didn't give him a bow. It would have looked like this. Like really big. It's cute. I don't have my scissors handy. I just really want to see how good this would have actually looked. Oh my gosh, so cute. Look at it. There might still be a way. We'll just keep this handy. We'll see. We'll see. Go ahead and do the hair. Soft. Wait, were they supposed to be just spheres? I think I just drew them spheres to like denote where they were, not to like actually make them spheres. Probably just add some like extra hairs. Or we'll just keep the spheres and see what I think. Should I go with something lighter on that guy maybe? I'll try it. We can always go over it with the brown I actually picked. It's just kind of too brown. Go back to cashew for the scalp. Oh, and I have to color. I'll try it yellow, and then we can color over it if I don't like it. It's cute. What if it's orange in the back? Like there's 2 layers of ribbon. I don't know. That might be a last minute decision because I don't know. Let's go in with some line art though. Maybe, wait, maybe just a little bit of shading on this dress. Alright, I think I'll go over it with this 0.5 micron. I'm gonna keep this in mind because it's cute. Start with the nose. Just trying to take my time. I feel like when I get frustrated it's because I'm rushing myself, so I'm trying to be slow and consistent. What if I do white dots on this? Like the inverse of the dress. That's kind of cute. All right, continue our merry way through the line art. Really trying to make these look like toddler arms, not full-grown adult arms. Okay, I'm just gonna go around the outside and kind of erase the extra pencil, and then we'll do the bunny, which I'm very scared about. Line art. Happy bunny. Now, color in his ear. I think I'll shade it. I want this back leg a little darker. Okay, then I'll go on with a little, finish up the liner here. Am I done? Oh, I got some words to do here. And this potential bow, but I'm thinking color them in. A little line art. Okay, and let's color it in orange, shall we? So they match. How does this look? Ooh! Okay, I just like it so much. All right, we do have some details to add to this. We want little embroidery. Go around like that. And these sleeves. I should probably add in this. Would it be smart to just do it with this color? Cashew. Draw it in with the brush. Boop. I would like to draw a little bunny on the back. What if I have him like looking upwards and his body's come down here? It's an idea. What about laying down? And where does the bow go? It'd be like back here, wouldn't it? Would the ears fall when bunnies sleep, or would they still go straight up? Then I could write Sketchbook 28 here. I don't like how high it is. I want it right here. Maybe I should just center it completely. Just make him more of a bean. Gotta figure out how to put the bow on here though. What if I just put the 28? Like, I feel like Sketchbook's a given, right? Why not? There's not much to color, it's just the bow, really. And throw on some line art. So I used that like really light purple for shading. Then T-rose for the ears and the nose. Then orange for the bow. There's the back. I forgot what the front looked like. I think I might commit and glue this guy on. More bunny glue. I don't know if this is where it was, but it looks good. Oh, I gotta do the side too. Let me sketch it. Oh, I usually write it out 28, but I might change things up because the last one I didn't even write on because it was so skinny. But if I put like a 28 here. All right, so here's a previous sketchbook. See, I use acrylic paint, and this is pretty consistent with all my more recent sketchbooks. As I write sketchbook, then I have a number, and then I write the number. But I might twist this the other direction because like if it's sideways, I can read the 26. But if it's this way, it's sideways. So why don't I just rotate it? I think it's a good idea. So let's make a match. I do like the number 28 at the bottom though. So maybe just raise the word sketchbook higher. And I fit the word 28. Oh, I love how thick the binding is too. It makes it even easier. And then I want to put a little bunny on the top. Oh, you can't see him. There, little bunny. Sketchbook looks good. I'm gonna try and write it in orange. Wish me luck. Wow, I have so much more freedom with these over Posca pens. 28. Ooh, a yellow gradient would be fun. Like, there's so much more freedom when I'm using markers. I could add like yellow polka dots all over this. Watch. We'll start here. Gotta add in the 28. So I think I will also do an orange. Sketchbook 28. I guess we should commit and write it on here too. I'll use orange on the back since I used orange on the spine. Maybe I'll write 28 in orange here. Alright, now, the last step is drawing on the first page. My goal is to draw a little chibi one that just says, welcome! Sketchbook 28. So have her like waving with her little hand, choking the little bunny. It's chibi. Something like that. Oh, that's kind of what it's literally the same thing. Oh my gosh. I kind of like the right arm going up better. So I want it to all fit like in this space. Like I want it really small, but like I want the speech bubble basically to be this big. And so the character will be very small. Okay, she's too small because see how this is coming out the top of the circle and this one doesn't even make it to the bottom of the circle. I really like her though, she looks good. Just need to make her a little bigger. A little wave. I think that's it. I'm gonna use the kneaded eraser to lightly erase. Start with the hair because that's what's here. We ended up with yellow bows in the hair. And then this is yellow. A bunch of yellow polka dots. Gonna be a lot bigger because she is smaller. So all that's left is line art and white gel pen. Polka dots on these. And we need our line art. The last couple times I like forgot to draw on the first page of my sketchbook, and this time I didn't. So we'll see if I fill the sketchbook. Finish off the bunny. Oh, you know what I need? The start and finish. I'm gonna leave them both just sketches for now. So when I finish, I can use the same pen for both. I love it. I forgot how much I like this front. Like, look at the colors. We've got the side, which I feel like still needs some brown. So I might go over that. We will see. And then at the back, I really like how that turned out too. Like, I'm really a fan of the simple, especially when it's like white. Then we have all this stuff. We're gonna have a lot of sticky notes in this sketchbook, I think, just because it does bleed so much. We will see how far into the sketchbook I get. But then we have our sketches coming up with the idea. You can see it bleeding onto that page. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot because I am just so happy with how it turned out. But I'm very happy with this. I think it turned out very good. I'm about to draw on this though. It's just too orange. Just want it to be more bold, you know? Oop, we're doing it. Even that just makes me happy. I feel like that might be good enough. Woo! I'm so happy with this. Thanks for coming along with me. And thank you, Scrawlrbox, for sending me the ScrawlrBlanks sketchbook. I will have links in the description if you're interested. But yes, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all next week. And I hope you have a delicious evening full of waffles. Bye!